Over the last few months, the Knicks have been linked to a number of different superstars. Names like Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and so many other players. That has led many people in New York to believe that potentially the Knicks are going to make another major trade happen. The best person to answer this question has to be the Knicks owner. And recently, James Dolan was a guest on the Roommate Show podcast, and he confirmed if the Knicks will be making any further moves in the future. Shout out to the Roommate Show podcast for giving us the following information. James Dolan confirms that the Knicks are committed to this roster for the long term. Committed to this current roster for the long term. He says exactly. First off, we have a team that's going to be together for a while. Leon has done a great job. He's lined up the contracts and everything else. This isn't our only season. We are going to play a bunch of seasons together. James Dolan continues here, and he explains why the Knicks are likely going to keep this roster together and not make any more major moves. According to Dolan, you take a look at teams like Boston that have played together. They get to draw off of something that they've built over that period of time. And I think for this team, that's really the challenge today, going into the playoffs, is to build that inside of the team, something that we can draw on. I think in order to do that, the first thing that you have to have is a belief that you can win any game, that you can win the championship. You really have to believe that. For everyone that was hoping that the Knicks would trade Mikal Bridges or trade Karl Anthony Towns, we can shut all of that down right now. We have the Knicks owner and James Dolan confirming that this roster will stay together for many, many seasons. That means another major trade is likely not going to happen. The Knicks really don't have the assets to make another major trade, but if you thought that maybe potentially in the offseason, the Knicks might flip OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Mitchell Robinson for another superstar, you can stop all of that talk right now. James Dolan has confirmed that this roster, this current Knicks team, will be staying together for many, many seasons. A bunch of seasons, to quote the owner. And why? He said it. They are following the blueprint of the Boston Celtics. I'm not talking about drafting certain players or certain talent. I am talking about putting in the time. The Boston Celtics, they didn't win overnight. It took them many, many years to turn into this team, the team that won the championship. And that's all James Dolan is saying here. He is saying we have the team necessary to win a championship. The only thing we have to do is put it all together. And once we do that, and we have that time put in, and we build that chemistry, we will then be able to win a championship as well, too. That is why he's saying what he's saying. And that's why he doesn't want the Knicks to make another major trade happen, because he understands it. If you make another trade after another trade after another trade, then you still have to work in that chemistry time. That means until you put in that time for chemistry, your team is always going to look one step behind these other teams, these top teams, the teams that have stayed together, worked on their game, and worked on their chemistry. Those teams are at the top right now. And if the Knicks want to get there, they have to put in that time. Sometimes fans want that right away. They don't want to wait. But I think a lot of us understand, in order to get there, you have to work to get there. And sometimes failure is part of that process. I don't want the Knicks to fail. I want them to win and succeed each and every time. But I'm not naive. I understand that in the NBA, even though you're good, there's always going to be that team that's just a little bit better, that has your number on any given night. That's why New York has to turn into that team that can beat all of these teams. The way to do that is to build that chemistry. If you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and subscribe here to the Knicks Recap Clips channel and have notifications turned on. Also, be sure to subscribe to the main Knicks Recap channel as well too. That way you never miss any new content created. Make sure you leave a comment below and we'll catch you again on the next video. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.